This morning, I read in the news that this fall there could be a resurgence of COVID-19. The tone of impending doom really bothers me, but we will leave that subject for another day. Right now, I want you to really listen to what you can do to heal your body, boost your immunity, reduce the impact of COVID, and perhaps make this world a better place in your healing process. So the best thing that you can do for yourself and the world in this regard is to get yourself healthy. The majority of people who are severely impacted by COVID-19 have underlying conditions, specifically obesity, blood sugar issues, and vitamin D deficiency. I understand that there are rare exceptions and that there have been a few of us who have unfortunately died that had no underlying conditions. But we cannot fixate on that in fear. It is time for us to gather our power. Your immunity is most negatively impacted by the mismanagement of stress. In the scientific community, they say stress accelerates all disease, but I would say it is more accurate to say that it is not stress itself, it is the mismanagement of stress. It is our response to stress that can make us sick. In the world of psychology, there is a term for a person's resistance to the negative impact of stress. It is called resiliency. Resiliency is your ability to thrive despite grave circumstances. It is your ability to rise. Resiliency is built through adversity. Thus, the most resilient people have gone through challenge. Lack of psychological resiliency increases inflammatory markers in the body, and inflammation is the precursor to most diseases. Therefore, your emotional and mental health play a huge and influential role in your physical health, and actually, as noted, it is powerful enough to accelerate the progression of all disease and conversely slow it down. Here's how to cultivate resiliency. Resiliency is not reserved for the chosen few. It can be cultivated. The scientific community teaches that resiliency can be built by finding positive meaning in the situations in your life. Optimism is the single most powerful factor in building psychological resiliency. Viktor Frankl, who survived the Holocaust and wrote the famous memoir, Man's Search for Meaning, lost everything during the war. The title of his memoir alludes to the overarching theme in his book, which is that the single predictor of life or death in the camps relied on a person's ability to find meaning in the grave circumstances that they shared. How are you interpreting the events around you right now? What meaning are you giving them? Is this the end days or the Great Awakening? Are you embracing that the slate has been wiped clean and we have entered a new time together? That we get to build a new world? That there is risk and challenge? And that for some of us, there is even life or death? Or do you live in terror each day of the future? This does not mean you need to be reckless. If you have underlying conditions that cannot be resolved, you must take additional measures to protect yourself. Which brings me to the next key to building your resiliency and your immunity, which is service to others. In the psychological community, it is well established that a major contributor to resiliency is community. With community comes being supported by other people and offering support. In our world, we have become isolated and broken up into our parts. We need now to reach out to one another, help each other. If you have someone in your family or network who has underlying conditions, help them, protect them. Give more than you think it is possible for you to give. When it is your time to die, what will you have left the world with? What matters most is who you love and who is loved by you. If you're drowning in the voices in your mind, take your attention off yourself. Think of somebody else's problems instead. Reach out, know your neighbors, open yourself to receive love and community, and in turn, you will receive support. If you are alone, it is because for some reason you have set yourself apart. It is okay. Forgive yourself. Maybe it doesn't even matter why you did that. The way out is through service, connection, giving, and love. Make yourself available to others and you will find friends. Now that you've gotten your mind and your focus straight, you can think about your physical body. Eat for your digestion. Strengthen your digestion and nourish your digestion with healthy foods and probiotics. An organic, plant-based diet is truly best if possible. Avoid refined stuff, processed stuff, fast food, and convenient stuff. Nature provides the antidote. Plant foods are your medicine and your allies. You don't like vegetables? Would you rather swallow pills? If you want to learn more specifically about how to heal your digestion or make it stronger, watch my video, Immunity, Digestion, and Resiliency, where I will teach you about key foods that will help you to heal your gut and increase your immune system strength. Exercise and move your body. You don't have to be a warrior. Studies show that communities with the longest lifespans and who also have the lowest disease incidence don't go and frequent the gym. Instead, they walk, dance, bike, play, swim, feel, move, dig, plant, and feel the joy of this physical form. Do not punish yourself with exercise and hatred for your beautiful body. Have fun. Do something fun. You are alive. Keep your hands on the cart and enjoy the ride of this fleeting and temporal experience of which we share together. What does it mean to you? Lose the weight. Resolve the emotional and mental blocks that keep you addicted to the behaviors you know are bad for you, and clean up the damage from the environmental pollutants and convenient foods that cause obesity. Being obese is not because you are a weak human being with low willpower. More than half of the United States population is obese. You know what causes obesity? The wonderful chemicals and additives that the mainstream food companies contaminate our foods with to make them more addictive, but also increase fat cell production and fat cell storage in the body. You probably need to detox, heal your digestion, and love yourself. It is not your fault. By the way, we all have insecurities, inadequacies, fears, and blocks that prevent us from becoming our greatest self. I come face to face with mine too, all the time, every day. So now I've told you exactly what to do to prepare for, prevent, and even reduce the pandemic and to help save the world. I told you to be optimistic, find positive meaning, and become involved in your community. I told you to serve others and get out of your head if you're drowning in your own fears. I told you if you have underlying conditions that cannot be resolved, to protect yourself. Don't be reckless, and if you do have conditions that can be resolved, resolve them and protect those people in your life who need help. Look for ways that you can help. Lastly, I explained that your immunity is mostly in your gut. Eat well and diversify your gut bacteria. Heal any underlying issues like constipation, loose bowel movements, acid reflux, and I told you to lose the weight. Exercise, love yourself. If necessary, use detoxification methods that can help you to eliminate inflammation, balance your hormonal system, and reduce blood sugar imbalances that make it difficult to lose weight through dietary changes alone. So now the question is realistically, do you need help? Do you need help? My strength in working with others is actually in mindset and emotional healing, but I'm also very well versed in detoxification, weight loss, digestive issues, and really diseases that are caused by lifestyle choices. I help my clients get healthy. This means losing weight, building immunity, resolving digestive issues, and cultivating resiliency and personal empowerment. If you need help, I can help you. So I offer free consultations to the right candidates. You have to be ready to heal and fix your issue for starters. You need to be ready for massive transformation in a short period of time. In my free consultation, my promise is to gift you with an assessment of your issue. I can tell you where it's coming from, and I will give you a high level of what to do to fix it. I am not going to tell you specifically of what to do. In a single 1 hour session, that would be a very difficult accomplishment. I will mostly be listening and asking questions. And then at the end, I will tell you what is wrong. My motive in this is to see if you would be a client that I believe I can help. If I don't think that I can serve you, I will try to refer you to people that can. I know a lot of therapists, healers, and medical doctors that are trained in holistic medicine. Either way, you walk away with an assessment that many have described is of immense value and life-changing. You have to apply for the free consultation with me as well, which you can do by following the link below. I am looking for specific qualities in you. Mostly, you have to be ready and willing. It's okay to be afraid and have self-doubt. I can totally help you with that. To get started, follow the link below and hit the application. After you fill out the application, you will be redirected to a calendar page where you can select your date and time. After I review your application, if I think that we make a good fit, I will keep our appointment. If for any reason, after I review the application, I don't think that I can really serve you, I will cancel the appointment and I will give you some better referrals and recommendations through email. Thank you for your time today. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Click the button below or in my bio to apply.